And we came and we saw what the angel said we would see. Yeah. One more little baby born poor. Like you and me. We were born poor. We had it better than that baby, though. At least Mom had a midlife. We could be born home. Look at that. That poor lady had to lay a newborn child in a manger. You and I know what's in that manger. We know that the ox and the donkey and the sheep have all been eating them, drooling in there. It ain't right. It just ain't right to put a newborn baby in that trough. Well, Benji, it is what it is. I mean, we had this huge census going on, remember? Remember the census? And, yeah, everybody wants to be part of the house of David. Everybody wants to come to Bethlehem. You know there couldn't be any room. They were just lucky there was a warm place for them to go that night. Yeah, lucky. Again, I look at this and I say, there's one more poor kid born in the world. We've got enough poor kids in this world. What's going to become of that child? I don't have a lot of hope. All that angel stuff that we heard earlier tonight, I'm not sure about this. You know, this little guy, this little kid, just like you and me. Just like you and me. You said it, Benjamin. That's the miracle. This baby is just like you and me. God, from all eternity, decides to come and be like you and me. Poor as we are, shepherds, scum of the earth, according to the Pharisees. Though they like the lamb and they like the wool, but they don't like us. Because we can't keep the Sabbath. We can't keep the Sabbath. We can't go to temple. We got to be tending the sheep. Yeah, all that ritual washing these guys do. Heck, we're lucky if we can wash ourselves every month or so. Ritual washing. Yeah, nobody likes the shepherds, really. They don't want to be around us. We stink like a sheep. That baby, you think that's going to be something, huh? You think he's going to be like us? Well, that conversation between the two shepherds leads nicely into my home. Just like one of us. The mystery, the miracle, the marvel of Christmas is that the Word of God that spoke the creative Word at the very beginning of creation, that Word of God now takes flesh. It was God's desire in the beginning when God created the world good to come and join us in this endeavor of being human. Because we humans have a spark of the divine in us. Jesus is human and divine. Hark, so are you. So am I. There is a spark of God in every one of us. There are sparks of God in everything that God has created. And God wanted to make it very clear. God wanted to make it very tangible. To remind us of who we are. The privilege we have of being part of this creation of God and all that goodness. What better way than to come just like us, and to come among those who are the most outcast, to come among those who don't always fit in properly in into society. He came among them to reassure them that they too matter, that their lives are important, that the God who is love loves, and loves all of us tremendously. The prophet Isaiah in the first reading this evening said that this light comes into the land of gloom, people in darkness, light is shown. One of our Christmas carols talks about in this weary world. There's plenty of weariness in our world today. A health pandemic that we've been enduring, going through, watching people after people suffer and succumb to this. We're weary. If there was ever a Christmas we needed good news, it's this one. Remind us, in the midst of this darkness and weariness, that God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Not sitting in heaven somewhere, waiting for us to get it right. But coming right here, into our midst, to be part of this human, spiritual, divine endeavor. So tonight we celebrate this beautiful feast of Christmas. To let it maybe sink into us. Drink it in. The beauty of God and the beauty that of God somehow being in part of us. Tonight we give joyful shout to all the wonderful things that God has done, is doing. When Reuben and Benjamin left that night, I wasn't able to follow up with them, so I really don't know what became of those guys. But I hope Benjamin, for all of his doubts and misconceptions about all this, I hope Benjamin was able to come to a point of faith and really embrace what he saw that night and to believe. And I pray that that's for all of us too. We too are able to embrace this mystery, imagine the mysticalness of a night like this, and enjoy the love of God here among us. So let's stand and thank God.